Hey, what's going on, Twitter gang? Happy Sunday. We are back at it again with another market breakdown. So I know I didn't do one this morning. Apologize to you guys. I was pretty exhausted. We went to a Katy Perry concert last night, so a little bit tired. So the wife had a blast. Katy Perry was dope. I'm also live on IG right now. So I'm on both platforms right now. So if you guys have any questions, you can shoot it in the chat here on YouTube or, of course, here on IG. So, all right, guys. So, just a kind of a recap of the week. So, we on the Apex account, I had a 100K Tradeify account, as you guys know. We ended up blowing that, unfortunately. So, of course, we're going to reload that again this week. But on my live account, I ended up closing the week Friday with $41 in profit from $13 starting on Monday. So, super excited about that. Also, I did kind of mess around and trade Bitcoin also this weekend. So I ended up profiting another $20 on Bitcoin. So I got my account up to $62 right now. So because Bitcoin literally went all the way up to 107,000 and then literally dropped. So I capitalized on some of the move up and some of the move down. So first of all, I'll show you guys here as well, just so you guys can see that. So let me move this. Let me get situated first. Make sure my sound is good too, like always. Do the sound check. All right, check. All right, cool, we're good. All right, so I'll share with you guys. So let me put for my IGs. So let me put my little stand on here. You guys can actually see. You can actually see the charts and all that. You guys see the charts. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely let me know. There's more rates. There we go. All right. All right. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys, of course, my Bitcoin chart right here. Let me move myself down here. All right, guys. So again, you guys can show some love in the chat if you want. If you guys have any questions while I'm going through this, please let me know. So as you see right here, of course, Bitcoin is literally dropping. So I took a piece of the move right here, but this was pretty much on Friday. Or no, this was Saturday. So literally yesterday, I got into Bitcoin and literally held it all the way through here. I even almost like got stopped out, so I didn't really have a stop loss here, to be honest. I actually have my stop loss down here, and then I moved it up, so it respected this support area here. And then, of course, I just waited for it to go up. I honestly should have held it because if I did, I mean, look at that. If I would have held that, it would have been a 1 to 8 to almost 1 to 9 risk to reward. So that would have been insane. So, but nonetheless, like I said, we capitalized on a buy here, we capitalized on a little buy here, and then two sells earlier. And then, of course, my last sell was right here. So I have a good feeling it's going to tap into this area right here for sure. So it may even, yeah, it may tap into this area right here. There we go. All right, so this is the trade that I took, everybody. Um, so let's go to, of course, gold. So of course, we'll switch to futures on this side. So this is futures. So this is what gold's looking like right now. So we'll go on the daily. So let's see what gold will see what gold did. So we see here, I kind of had this all marked up from Friday. So we had a daily high here. So the daily high, this is a previous daily high. This was Friday. So of course, we're pretty much pushed to the downside a little bit. So we had a huge push down, and then Tuesday we had a huge push down. So this was Friday. So we came up here, and then we ended up coming all the way down here, and then we closed right here at this previous support level. So I personally think gold's going to continue to based off of this because we've had some rejections here. So of course we did tap all the way down into here, but it couldn't push any further. So me personally, I think we're going to continue to push up now. So just in my opinion. So hopefully, as you can see this, so I'm gonna clear this all out. So remove these drawings. So first we're going to do a top-down analysis. So we're going to do a top-down analysis here. All right, give me a second. So let's clear this out. All right, so we're on the weekly right here. So first, our all-time high is at 3509 so far. So again, we want to look at the trend, right? So the overall trend is still bullish. So because we have yet to break this area right here. So we almost got close, but I feel like we're going to start pulling up from here. So with that being said, so I feel like the weekly is still bullish. All right, weekly is bullish. So we'll go down to the daily. The daily here, we can see we kind of consolidated a little bit, and we're trying to break out of it. So again, this is consolidation right here. So we did try to break out of it. So we tapped into a previous level of resistance, and then we pulled up. So we have a level right here that is currently respecting. So if you guys see this, so it's respecting this level right here. So I personally feel that we're going to continue to push up. So I feel like we're going to tap into to at least this level here. So I tap in here, pull back a little bit, tap into these highs here. So pretty much like this. So that's what I see going forward. Because we are in a consolidation. or we broke out of a consolidation, but it didn't break past this. So with this, as far as top-down analysis, because we did break through this area, I want to say, I have to say we're kind of bearish. So daily is bearish. Okay. Daily is bearish, and then we're going to go down to the 4-hour. So 4-hour, we can see here, there's a gap in here also. So like this gap was at 10 o'clock. So I'll get rid of this box. So we did have a gap in here. So I mean, this could come up into this gap here also. So because we are trying to make our way, make a push up. So like I said here, we can kind of see a little bit clearer on a 4-hour. So of course we did pull down here, and then we pulled right back up. So because we couldn't break this area here. So because right here we can see there was a previous level of resistance. So now it's turned support. So I feel like we are going to continue to push and take out these highs here. So that being said, the 4-hour I feel like is going to be bullish. All right, guys. So we have our top-down analysis. So typically we want to look for the two higher time frames to match. So of course, because of the way the market's been lately, it's kind of hard to tell. So, but again, I feel like the week is going to end up bullish. So I feel like we could have some bearish movement at some point during the week, but I think we're going to end up bullish. So again, let's just mark up our key levels. So we'll do this on the weekly here. So of course, like I said, our all-time high is right here at about 3509. So it was at 3506. I'll put it right here. So 3509. So we'll just make that an even 3509. So it's going to be our major support level. That's 3509. Cool. And then I'm going to put our major support is going to be right there, major resistance. Sorry. So resistance is always the ceiling, support is always the floor. So I'm going to put major support right here. So major support at 3121. So we'll do 3120. So, there we go. Cool. So this is what we're looking for. So if it does break this major support level, then of course we're going to look for sells. But if it respects this support level here, then of course we're going to look for buys and it's going to target, of course, the major resistance up here. So that's kind of what we're looking for. So if we go down on the daily, you can see we're in this range right now. So of course we just have to see if it's going to break through this major support or if it's going to come up into this area here. So we do have a support area as well. So if you did look on the day, we do have a support level right here. So it could tap into a support level and then literally go down. So, or it could go past the support level and continue to go up. So that's what we kind of have to look for. We have to see if it's going to tap into here and then pull back. So kind of like a break and retest in a way. So it'll push up here or maybe even break it and then come back in. So we just have to see what it's going to do. So even on the 4 hour here. So we have, just like I said here, you can see a little bit clearer too. We have an area that it's tapped into multiple times. So it came up, came back down, came up, came back down, came up, came back down again, and then it did go through, and then it came right back down to this area. So more likely this is going to tap into this area, and it could possibly come right back down. We have to see. So, but overall, like I said, I feel like we're going to continue to push up. So even the hour here, you can see, we had a nice push up, push back down to this support level, push right back up to this level. So like I said, I feel like this is a double top, so I mean, it could continue to push down if it doesn't support it. But again, we have to tap into this level first and see what it's going to do. So until that happens, we have to find out what the direction. Monday should be able to tell us. So that's pretty much it on gold, guys. So I know kind of short and sweet, but again, we're going to continue to grow our account. So of course, on the small account, I'm trading forex. So I mean, I'm probably going to move over to gold, gold on forex because I have enough capital now. Or I might trade Euro USD as well because that's the other pair that I've been trading lately as well. So if you guys have questions about anything on the forex side and how to trade that, please leave a comment down below and I'll answer that for you guys. As well as futures, I'm going to re up our 100K account later this week at some point. I'm not sure when actually, but of course I'll let you guys know. Continue to follow my journey on IG, Nikki underscore. You can kind of follow all my trades. Like I said, I post them every day on my live account and as well as whatever platform I'm trading as well. So I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for another market breakdown for next week. And I hope you guys have a profitable trading week this week. All right. Peace, guys.